Good afternoon, gentlemen. Today I'll be talking about the psychological testing and how do you prepare for the psychological test. As you all are aware, there are four major parameters on which we carry out the evaluation of a candidate. The first, the planning and organizing, which is basically a quality of your head. The second, social adjustment, which is a quality of your heart. Third, social effectiveness, which comes because of combination of any one or more than one quality. And last is the dynamic quality. So we have to see a candidate that he displays all these four qualities. And in first test, that is a TAT, thematic perception test, there are 12 stories which are required to be written by the candidate. Last, that is the 12th picture being the blank. Each picture will depict a particular scene. It is going to be a static picture and you have to write a story in and around the picture which you have seen. Now the point to note is that at the end of 12 pictures, you should be able to display the quality of your head, the quality of your heart and the dynamic quality. Every story should have a happy ending whereby the aim with whatever you have started the story with should come to an end. For example, if you feel the story has started with the aim of getting selected for the army, then towards the end he should be able to achieve it. That is very important. The second aspect as to how do you go about preparing for that competitive examination. Merely saying that he worked hard and got through the SSB or the written examination is not sufficient. You should be able to tell as to how did he go about preparing for it. And that is what will get the difference between an average candidate and a good candidate. That will display all the qualities of reasoning ability, effective intelligence, organizing ability and also the power of expression. Similarly, in case you are writing a story whereby a social work is being depicted, you should show as to how have you gone about doing it and also what participation of other people has contributed towards achieving this aim. And in case you find something where you have written the dynamic story, maybe a competition, cross-country competition or anything else, then as to how has he prepared for winning that tournament. Next we come to WAT. Remember, TAT becomes the basic test and WAT and SRT, the tests which are to follow, becomes the confirmatory series. In WAT, you will be getting 60 words and your first reaction, what comes to your mind, that is to be written. You will not have time to think or write a sentence. What is important here is that what an individual feels after seeing that particular word, what his thought or imagination is, that is important. Any candidate, if he writes his opinion after having worked or seen things around, that is important. For example, in case you write a word is honest and you write a sentence, honest people are respected in the society, it is your observation. It is how you feel. It is what you have experienced in life. That can be negative also in case you write honest people are not respected in society. That will be incorrect. So you have to write something like that honest people are respected in the society or honest people are the pillars of a society formation. That will fetch you more marks. Then we go on to the SRT, situation reaction test. Now you are required to answer 60 situations in 30 minutes, which is going to be difficult. So you should be able to achieve anything between 45 to 50 SRTs. You should be able to answer those many SRTs in 30 minutes. By this standard, you will get about 45 seconds for each of them. Read the situation carefully and answer it. You have to get into the situation and solve the situation yourself rather than handing over to someone else. If you see neighbor's house is on fire, merely informing the fire brigade may not serve the purpose. Your involvement is important. And if you involve yourself into the situation, obviously you are going to do a good job. Last, we come to the self-description. In 5 brief paragraphs, you are required to write about yourself. We feel an individual who has some weaknesses, he only will work hard towards that to ensure that his weaknesses are addressed. If I don't know my weaknesses, rest assured I am not going to work to achieve that. Thank you.